It was the year 2023, and I'm giving this very important exam for which I studied a lot last year, for which I went to this coaching for 1 year, traveling 15 kilometers every day. And for a fact, I know that I'm not going to make it because all this time I just focused on my girlfriend, focused on her wishes, focused on her demands, completely losing myself in the process. She broke up with me 4 months ago, and I'm still in the memories of her. And as I'm giving that exam, I ask myself, why didn't I study? Why didn't I study when I was supposed to? Why did I even focus on someone else and didn't prioritize myself? Why did I even lose myself in the process? And from that moment on, I decided that I'm not going to repeat the same mistake again, because all this time I've been the kind person, I've been the person who prioritized someone else over him, and now I'm not going to repeat that. It was almost as if an oath or a promise to myself that I'm going to change myself. I only seek love from strangers because I do not love myself enough. And if I want to love myself, I need to make sure that I'm focusing on his needs, not his wants. So what I needed at that moment was focusing on myself and completely eliminating all the distractions. So I opt for this somewhat important thing of self-improvement. At that time, I discovered self-improvement few months ago, but I wasn't completely logged in. But after giving that exam, I decided to log in. So after that, I opt this completely different route of self-improvement, which is dopamine detox. To be honest, you'll master self-improvement if you master this dopamine detox thing, because all of the self-improvement revolves around this thing, which is very important, right? And dopamine detox is basically a period where you will eliminate all of the distractions that gives you dopamine, all of the bad distractions at least. And for that, I read this book, which is Dopamine Detox, self-explanatory. So, dopamine detox includes the benefits of you having a laser sharp focus, you completely forgetting everyone and completely focusing on yourself, and you having all the things the easy way. Like if you want to study, then you are going to have the easy way. You are not going to feel any effort or any grudge towards it. And you know what's the fun part about this? Your brain actually tells you to study because you are seeking this hardship, you are seeking this grind in everything, and not in a bad way. It's just fun. Like it's fun doing the good habits. All the habits that were very hard till now are fun now. The first step towards dopamine detox is you are going to make a habit tracker. You are going to write on that habit tracker the habits that are the most difficult for you. For me, it was studying more than 3 hours a day, and it was managing my business and writing scripts daily, right? You gotta make sure that you are only including the habits that are the most difficult to you. And after that, make a somewhat long list of checkboxes. Like actually draw those checkboxes. Like let me show you. I don't know if you can see this, but it is, it's a short one, but just make it a long one, right? So just make a long list of checkboxes to make sure that you are going to check it. And it is important because you gotta make sure that you are marking your progress, because dopamine detox is hard, right? You don't want to give up on it. So the only way that you are not going to give up on it is you are seeing your progress, because progress is the biggest motivator, right? When you make this habit tracker, stick it on the wall so that you can see it all the time. So the first step of dopamine detox is completed. And now get a fresh piece of paper, just write eliminate, so just add the title eliminate, and we are going to eliminate porn/masturbation because this is the number one habit that generates the most amount of dopamine. Second comes video games. Third comes all of the things that gives you entertainment, and all of the things that you don't actually enjoy. Like for example, if you are someone who is addicted to watching TV, I don't know if someone is, but if you are someone like that, then you need to stop watching it. If you're someone who's addicted to porn, eliminate that. Video games, eliminate that. But if it is actually fun, if for example your friends are coming over and you all decide to watch a movie, then it's okay because you're actually having fun right now. That is a moment where you get to socialize. That is a moment where it's a bonding time, right? So it's actual fun. But if you're alone watching TV in your dark hall with those sweat marks on your sofa, know that you are going to eliminate it. The third step would be getting bored. You are going to get a lot of urges to do things, but you are going to get bored because it is the part which will make or break you. For example, if you are put into a room with a book and a phone, after some while you'll observe the room, but you'll pick up the phone instantly, right? But if you're put into that same room, but just with a book, after a while of goofing around here and there, observing the room, just walking around, you'll pick up the book, right? Because you are so bored that you can't help but to just read, right? This is what we are conditioning your mind to be. We are going to bore you so much that you are going to pick up the book in reality too. But because you have eliminated all of the distractions and you are not allowed to actually touch them, you are going to pick up the book because that is the only safe option that is going to stimulate your mind, right? Your mind needs stimulation all the time because it is addicted to it. So why not just use it for a good thing? Why not just use it for a benefit of yours, right? So when you are bored, we are going to give it some more good stimulation, which is books, reading, learning, writing, running. These 5 things. These are very important for you. And if you do this, then trust me, you'll change yourself and you won't even recognize yourself after 3 months of doing this. So yeah, this was dopamine detox in a nutshell. And if you liked the video, then subscribe right now. And until then, bye.